don't really think there'd be anything in this game I'd want to change. But let's hop in. Funny enough, there's a sequel to this that just came out. But I haven't even played the first one yet, so I want to check it out. Hundreds of years ago, the people of Partash lived in hunger and hardship. Then one day, the great inventor appeared. Using his genius intellect, he built wonderful devices to help the people. In turn, those who lived in Partash came to adore him like a king. However, one day, a great evil emerged, jealous of the inventor. Sensing a final attack was imminent. Imminent? Imminent. Imminent's how you say that word, right? I'd be much better at these narrations if I knew how to read. The inventor made plans to protect the people. He scattered the 4 cosmic gadgets across Partash, where evil could never find them. He got the telephone app, the flashlight app, the battery app, and TM Devolution or whatever. TM Psychic. After that, the great inventor was never seen again. Ever since then, treasure hunters have searched far and wide for the inventor's devices. Some hope for riches, some for glory, and some hope to unlock the secrets of the past. Look how well these are animated. I love the thick outlines. I love me a chunky outline. Always have. Falling behind there, Grapple Dog. Oh. What are we looking at? Robo Buddy. It's really good. It's a really good sprite. I like that. It's a good face. Oh, what happened? Intruder alert. State your reasons for trespassing. Engaging laser beam attack. Stop! Don't shoot, please. I don't want to die from a laser. Zap, kapow, blammo. Ha ha ha. Don't worry, fella. I'm just kidding around. After 1,000 years stuck down here, I needed a laugh. Wait, we're stuck down here? My friends are probably worried sick. Whoa, calm down, fella. It's not the end of the world. Not yet, anyway. How about you follow me and I get us both out of here? Really? That'd be great, thanks! Oh, feel that movement. Smoothment. Press A to jump. I can do that. I'm good at jumping. Alright, let's go. This feels very, very smooth. Like, I don't know why I wasn't expecting it to be this, like, fluid. Just probably the pixel art. Expecting me to get something a little bit... not that that's a complaint at all. Definitely excited about that. I think it's interesting. You got a name, fella? What's a doggy like you doing in a place like this? Hey, TRM. Hello. We playing Grapple Dog. My name's Pablo. We're looking for some kind of treasure. Something made by the great inventor? The professor can explain it a lot better. I wasn't really listening. Treasure, you say? Well, today's your lucky day, Pablo. You see that big chest over there? It's got something in it you gotta use to get us out of here. I would open it myself, but I have got the right tools. Looks nice and bouncy. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm digging it. The sequel just came out, and I still haven't played the first game yet, so we should probably do that, I was thinking. But yeah, welcome. How you doing? So many games are dropping right now, and I don't have the money to buy any of them. It's a real bummer. But that's fine. I wouldn't have the time to play all of them anyways, so, because I have other games that I need to play. I just wish I could play all the games. All of them. There's so many games to play. No, more like hands. I haven't got any hands. Good point. I guess I'll go open it then. By the way, since you asked me for mine, what's your name? Well, I haven't used my name in a long time. Not since before I was trapped, fell down here. But I guess then you can call me Null. I mean, if you even want to. It's nice to meet you, Null. Now let's get that chest open. I do like opening a big chest. Oh, do I gotta... Oh, it says right there, Y. You gotta press Y. Oh, is that the dog from Grapple Dog? Ah, shit, dude. We can now click on things. Press X to throw the grapple. Climb the rope. Down the rope. Swing the rope. Oh, cool. So if I go down this way... Oh, I can't just grapple onto anything. Okay. Interesting. Alright, alrighty. That feels real good. Feels real smooth, like... I'm gonna be terrible at this. This is gonna be very unsatisfying. Hello. Okay, fella, now we've got to open this big door here. Use that grapple to explore and try to find a switch. I don't know, that big X on the door is giving me do not open vibes. Pablo, you're gonna have to trust me on this. We need to open this door, fella. Okay, I guess I'll go look for that switch. Nintendo Switch. Wait, so... I see. I was trying to see if there's like a ground pound bigger jump mechanic like in some games. Like in some Marios. I don't think there is. But you do a little bounce. Which is good to know. Alright, alright. Oh, we could just keep going. I see. Robo suit. Yes, yes. No, what is this place? What are you doing? Oh, Pablo, I mean, I gotta do something over here real quick. Don't mind me. Oh, he ka-chunk? Oh. Oh, Pablo, you have no idea what you've done. After all this time, I'm restored to my full power. Now I'm free to search for the cosmic gadgets once again. All thanks to you, fella. You want my advice? Run. Whoa, gosh darn it. Fooled by the robot again. Keep holding this to run. Okay, I can do that. Oh, this is a very cool background. Oh, you got the dragon. You rocked the dragon. That's rude. I came here on a field trip. You're just nuking the place. Finally, I can finish what I have started. Everything will burn. Now, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that, you mean bully? What happened to Pablo? Is he hurt? He was in the water. I pulled him out as fast as I could. Pablo, please be okay. Look, Tony, he's waking up. I don't know who's talking. I don't know what voice to give people. Friends! Oh, I love their designs. They're very friendly. Pablo, I'm so glad you're awake. We were really worried about you. Are you okay? You'll be fine. Okay. A little cold. We lost you back there. What happened? So I fell down a hole. We did do that. We did fall down a hole. As many adventures begin. The classic hole fall. And then I jumped in the water to get away. And then I woke up and you asked me what happened. And I don't know what happens next because that's now. Pablo, focus. You say that you obtained some sort of grappling device? Show me right away. You can click on things as well. Well, cool. The aerodynamics are incredible. Forget Aero Whatsits. This is the creation of the great inventor. It's a priceless artifact. I must study it for my book on the inventor. Professor, Null said something about the cosmic gadgets? Yes, that raises a few questions. What does Null hope to achieve by gathering them, I wonder? I'm trying to remember my research on the subject. We know the great inventor scattered the cosmic gadgets, but no one knows their exact purpose. There are theories. They could power an enormous machine, or wake a monster, or contact space aliens. The rare approach to character voices. I do love a good... I do love that kind of thing. It is very fun. It adds a lot of playfulness to a game. Regardless, we know that when gathered, they will release enough energy to damage the fabric of reality. What? Is that bad? That amount of energy would destroy the entire world. What? That is bad. That settles it. We've got to get the cosmic gadgets, stop Null, and save the world. I guess you could say it's grappling time? Yeah, I'm with you, Pablo. I'll help with whatever you need. Pablo, we're more historical researchers than world saviors. Well... If there's no world when you finish your book, then nobody will be there to read it. Fair point. Alright, I suppose I'll come with you then. Great, let's go! It's grappling time? Oh, look at this. Look at this good screen here. With the boat. Play stage, 1-1. I do love me a grappling boat. Oh, look how good these environments look. Ooh. Oh! Yeah! Oh, that's funky! Oh, that's rad. Okay, wait, this might be a game where I turn up the music a little bit. I needed to anyways, it was kind of low. Ooh! I love it! Let's go! This is gonna be one of those jamming games. I'm down. Alright, I want to go back. I don't want to miss stuff in this room. Yeah, this is some music to bounce to. Call it playlist to grapple to. I could jump down, but okay, well, I guess we're jumping down because I fell. That's a possibility as well. You got a little bit of weight to yourself in this game, which is very interesting. Let's talk to this person. Hello, goat friend. Hey, have you seen an evil robot around here? Whoa there, buddy. Evil is a pretty loaded term. No, right, have you seen just any kind of robot around here? Yeah, sure, there's a bunch of horrible, scary robots up this way. Well, I don't know if that's much better, but okay. Nope, I want those. I want that. I want that. Question is, how smooth can we grapple dog? There we go. Actually, is there a secret here? Feels like a place I would hide a secret. Or maybe it's too early for these kind of secrets. That's a possibility as well. Maybe that's it. Oh, that feels good. Alright, this game's got some movement to it. There's definitely like a weightiness to it that I will have to adjust to because I'm not used to like having this much of like a actual gravity feeling. But not in a bad way. 100% in a way that's meant to feel intended. Yeah, Pablo, I wanted to tell you about this purple gem over here. Oh, is it the sort of thing I shouldn't touch? Like the toaster? No, though you really do need to stop doing that. According to my research, these gems were used by the great inventor to override robotic signals. Perhaps if we were to collect enough, we could clear the ways to further islands. Apparently there are 5 hidden in each sage, so make sure you know them. You look for them, why make sure you know them, okay. I can words. This looks suspicious. Boom. Ah, I knew it. Do I bonk him? We do, we bonk him. Alright. I can bop it. Boom, ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Nope. Wheel it up a little bit. Oh, I forgot the button. Nope, I want that. Yo, what's up? You want a carrot? I can get you a carrot. I bet speedruns of this game look really clean. Dang it. Oh, I'm gonna be so bad at that. I want that. Ooh! Is that health? That is health. Alright, I'll take it. Got that tasty snack. Got a tasty snack roll. Easy. Give a goat a carrot. Hell yeah. Oh, that's a fun animation. I dig it. Alright, alright. I'm feeling good. I'm picking up what this game's putting down. I'm smelling what it's cooking. I'm here to be in its kitchen. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh. There we go. Give me some of those grapes. Oh, bizarre. I think I've set myself up with a weird situation. My phone is going off. There we go. Okay, I don't think that was it. Let's explore. Let's explore before I just start trying to brute force my way into something that probably has an easier route. Nope, I want that. I want that. That's fine. I can take a damage or two. Oh, wait, I want that. Smooth. Aha! Howdy, friend. Hey, Tony. What are you doing here? Hey, Pablo. It's nice to see you. I'm using my analyzer to study this strange object. According to my readings, it's wirelessly connected to a network of localized teleportation devices. I'm not following. Collect this coin and you'll unlock a bonus level on the overworld. Neat, huh? That is neat. I love collecting shiny things. I do too. Wow. Oops. Wait. I just thought I saw some up there. I just didn't take it in yet. But there is a bouncy road that can teach me better anyways. There we go, that's all of them. I want. Nice! I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something a second ago. I don't... Should I break this? Okay, I should break this. There we go. Ah, shit. Gotta keep an eye on that momentum. Ooh. Alright, smooth. I'll take it. Oh, I've been thinking about making a new setup for us, by the way, for stream and all that. I don't know what I want from it, but I was thinking maybe on starting to work on some stuff. But I'm working on like so many things right now, so I don't know when I'm gonna do it. But I'm starting to feel like creatively driven again. Because I've been feeling kind of burned out for a while now. So I'm excited that I'm starting to get ideas for not necessarily stream stuff, but just creative stuff in general. Even though I did just say I want to do the stream stuff. Just because it's fun to work on things. I don't know. Famously, I've never been consistent. Screw it, just iframes. When in doubt, the iframes will do it. Oh, we missed one? Alright, that's fine. I'll live. I'll live. $220 out of 250. 222 out of 250. Boop, 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 doo. As long as we get the things on the overworld map looking clean, I'm happy. Now what are those circles? Missed a whole lot more, you guess? Missed a whole lot of what? Oh, of the fruit, yeah. Apparently. I'm curious. Hey Pablo, did you know that after you beat a stage, you can play it again in time trial mode? Get a really good time, you get a gold medal. Oh no, we're gonna have to do that. Oh wow, that's neat. Do I have to get them if I want to save the world? Nah, something tells me time trials are just for fun. No, I think they're very essential for me to save the world. Listen, seeing that I didn't get everything is exciting because that means there's nooks and crannies. Alright, let's get grappling. Like, I definitely am the type to, like, try my best to get everything in one go as possible, but, like, failing at that is exciting, because that means that I can explore more. There we go. Excuse me, Grandma. I don't even know if you're my grandma, but you're grandma now. Whee! This game feels very good to be fluid in. Boom! Keep moving. Shit. Well, that messed me up. Oh, we're fine. Keep moving. Shit. Oh, my thumb. Alright, we're good. Boing. Go under. Just go under the enemy. Nope, stop bouncing out of it. Stop bouncing out of it. You don't have to, but you have to. Exactly. I have a compulsion. I need to. I need it. Nice. Okay, there's plenty of enough wiggle room in there as well. There is a pet button. On Y, I pressed the wrong button. What did X do? Ah, shit. I canceled it. I said do it again. Alright, that's fine. We'll do it. We'll go faster. We'll just do better this time. Shit, I say as I immediately mess up. Good. You make up for it in other places. Shit. Okay, we're good. No, go up. 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 Oh, I'm goofing it. Oh, I'm getting real goofy with it. We goofing it. That's not good. Alright, smooth. Smooth it out. There we go. We still did fine. That's fun. Okay, that's what the Y button is. My controller is like doesn't have the labels on it. And because I play across many consoles, I will never be good at doing that. Alright, let's go. Level 2. I don't know how many levels are in this game. I know this game isn't like colossal, which is fine. I don't need every game I need to be massive, but I'm curious. I am curious. Oh, interesting. Now why? Oh, I see. I'm just impatient. That's all it is. I'm impatient. Bonk. Let me up. Let me up. One of my biggest things with, speaking of like working on things, that I've been really struggling with is just like finding the time, man. I've been like kind of noticing it lately, because even though I've been like motivated again and like trying to sit down to do it, like by the time I'm sitting down and getting myself like actually working, it's fucking time to go to bed, because typically I'll do stuff like after work. So like I don't know, I need to figure out something about that. About that whole situation. But I'm feeling good. I'm excited that I'm inspired to be working again. It's a good feeling, but you know how it is. Being like a normal, responsible adult makes having things you're trying to get done difficult. Yeah, life is just too much. It's a miracle that anyone gets oops. It's a miracle that anyone gets anything done, honestly. Now what is this? It's still going, like the secret zone is not over. I think I didn't see that. I saw that. I saw what you're cooking. I think we just missed a bunch of shit though. That's a speedrun path. That's what that is. Ow. Alright, Roingo Sproingo. Getting rid of you. Woo! Yeah, this just feels really good. I am missing so much stuff. There we go, got the gem. Yeah, we missed one earlier. That's fine, we can get it. We could get it next time. Oops. Oh, okay. I see you there. Oh. So like if you smash into them from above, it should count as a bop. What do you mean? Smash into like the enemies from above? It kinda is a bop. It's a little boppy. Where is this taking us? Where are we going? We're going on an adventure. Oh, give a go to carrot. It's kind of a bop. You go bop. Oh, swinging down on. Oh, on like the swing. I see. Yeah. That would make sense, wouldn't it? I didn't even think about it. I was just like, oops. Like, my brain already with this game just feels it as like the kind of game where you just don't touch enemies altogether. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from... That's like kind of like what I naturally am kind of feeling. From just how the game flows, is I just kind of am avoiding touching or getting near enemies to begin with. So I guess it just didn't really come to mind. Because you know how like some games you feel more incentivized to be conflict averse than others? This feels like definitely a very like... There are enemies, but they're more obstacles than they are. Sorry, I need the berries. I need the berries. A lot of it's like a game feel thing, and I wish I don't really know what it is that causes that feeling, but because like for example, like a Mario, I want to jump on every single enemy. Like in Mario, you want to bop on things, but in some games like this, for example, you just don't care. You're just like, nah, I'm gonna go around. That's the end of the level, so we're gonna go back. Yeah, we're gonna go down. And I don't really know what... I probably should look into that. I think that's interesting. But, like, what causes that feeling? I know I missed one. I didn't know I was gonna get launched past the zone to collect it. Alright, we're gonna do 2 speed runs of the level. 1 to get that last gem, and 1 to do the actual speed run thing. So let's do this fast. How fast can we go now? Now that we know what we're doing. To the blast zone. Google, what causes game feel? Exactly, what causes game feel? I will say this game's got good game feel. Like, that felt great. It is interesting to be making a much more weighty driven platformer, because I feel like most platformers nowadays don't really try to be weighty, which is like, it's not a better or worse thing. It's a purely like, what are you going for type thing. But I feel like typically most games now try to go for a very like, what am I looking for? Not floaty, but like, if anything, this is a little bit floaty. Not in like the bad term, but in the just like you have weight in your momentum. But like a snappier control, like you have perfect precision. Well, with this one, it's a bit more loosey-goosey. Where like you definitely control what you're doing, but there's a lot of weight to your character, so you need to kind of be a little bit more aware with your what is it? Your movement before you get to what you're trying to interact with greatly affects how you're going to have to react to what you're going towards. I don't know if what I just said made any sense, but I don't know, it's cool. If it did make sense, then, you know what I'm talking about. If it didn't, that's fine. I'm okay being the rambling madman in the room. I am comfortable with that status. This is a very fun level. Nope, stop sliding. I have a ground pound move, I should remember to use it. Checkpoint! Oh shit, I'm trying to grapple things that I can't grapple. There we go. Go up. Why did I do that? Why did I kill all my momentum? I don't know what makes sense during the best of instances. That's true. That is how I feel a lot of the time. I know what I'm saying. That's the important part. Is I know what I'm trying to say. No one else needs to understand me. Any conversation with me and Todd where it's just like, I don't know what you're talking about, but you sound like you know what you're talking about. Alright, now let's get the speedrun trophy. Gotta get those gold medals. Do I remember the route to that secret? Well, it's time to find out. Oh no, yeah, I know the way. I remember. Why am I going up here? Whoa. 2 minutes. We can do it. We can do it under 2 for the bronze. Nope. Stop that. Now you got me noticing. There we go. Going fast. Oh, bouncing them. Combos don't need the health. Who cares about health? Nice. Grapple Dog in it. Oopsie daisy. And whop! Whoop-ah! Shit, why did I do that? It's just instinct to jump. It's always instinct to jump. Alright, where are we going? Bop it. Bong, 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 bong. Oh, it's 2 minutes for gold. Oh, well then hell yeah. Hell yeah, good dog. Oh, the B is for bonus, if we find a bonus. Where did the bonus stage unlock? Do we know? Maybe it just hasn't shown its face yet. Or is it this one? Oh, here it is. Never mind. Yeah, we found it. What's the bonus level? Doritos. Fuck. I'm so bad about that. Good. Get the Doritos! The purple Doritos! Nice. A little bonus stage as a treat. It's an achievable we got. Oh, those look tasty. I wanna pop those in my mouth. I wanna consume that. Let me eat it with my mouth. They look like they would have great texture as a candy snackage. Whoa. Whoa. Let's go. Wait, is there something up here? Why do I feel slippy? Why? I think the camera is like zoomed out more. Is it? Or am I going crazy? I might be going crazy. That does sound like me. Oh, there's the grapple. The mushrooms are messing with me, man. What? Interesting. Oh, whoa, smash. Gotcha. That's pretty cool. Oh, +3, nice. I do like a good smashable. Bow, bow, bow. No, I want up there. I want that. Shit. I swear I'm competent. I swear I'm a competent gamer. There we go. See, that's what we wanted. This level's gonna be fun to go through fast. I can already tell. This is a good fast level. Now, how do I get up to you? Shit. Not like that. Ooh, give me a biscuit. No, I don't think that leads anywhere. I think we just need to go down. Tasty! Nice! Oh, there's nothing here. need to be sure. Gotta be very secret aware. Ooh, I'll take that. Take that snack roll. Oh, good. Yeah, grapple that dog. Nope. Bonk. And smash. Alright, we're doing good. We got 2. Spike pit, not worried. Oh. Oh. Oh, I want that. Anything down here? No. I have to know. I'm like, it's a problem. Ah, damn. I'm a mystery solver. Too much Scooby-Doo growing up. This is what it does to you. You get too much Scooby-Doo, you look at everything like it's a mystery to solve. And everybody thinks you have a problem. Your family takes you to an intervention telling you can't solve mysteries, but you're too busy trying to solve the puzzle in the room on why they would bring you here that you miss the answer altogether. Because that's too easy. That felt good. I like doing that. I like bibbity bopping. No. Oh, this is a blue. Duh. Hello. What are you? Speedrun demo completion. Quote, Chrono Dude. Nice. That's probably a high score from like a beta test or something. Something I don't know about. Bam! Slam-a-bama. Slamtown, Alabama. Bop it. Bop it. Twist it. Oh, up. No! Damn. That's a tricky one. But we're gonna get it. We can totally get that. That one's doable. Shit. Bum bum bum. Dog time. A little bit more. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Nice. Killed the bullbot. Ow. Alright, I want to get as much room on there as possible. What do I do? Okay, no, that's fine. I don't think that was right, but I don't think that was right, but that works. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, there was a way easier way to do that. I'm like, I'm here looking at the, see, this is what you're supposed to do. And then you land up there. But I'm a dum-dum. So that's fine. Now, how do I get up there? Probably that way. Probably this very obvious path that is laid out for us. No! I'm so bad with like how weighty this is. 100% a skill issue, but the skill issue that I have.
No! How am I struggling with that? How am I? It's one berry. It's one singular berry. There we go. No! Alright, we're good. We're good. We're back in the flow. We feel in the flow. Oh. Oh. Nope, I want that. Oh, I want that. Nice. Don't need it. Don't care. Keep moving. I see you. You can't fool me. Oh, we missed something. What? What did we miss? What did we miss where? Oh. I see. That's pretty telegraphed as well, so that was purely a me thing. We've been talking about the bopping and bouncing previously. You had to Google the 90s toy Bop It. Apparently there was a version called the Bop It Bounce, and sort of like a kendama. That sounds like a nightmare. Like, imagine trying to play fucking Bop It and then it's like kendama it. Like do the thing where you gotta make it the ball land on the spike. Good fucking luck, kids. Bop It is such a funny little toy. Whoever recorded and decided on the scream as the you failed, they have a very good sense of humor. They are very funny. They're an asshole, but they're very funny. Are Bop Its still a thing? I mean, like, they probably still exist, but like, are they a thing? Does anyone give a shit about Bop Its anymore? They're like 30. Yeah, because Bop It was like a pretty popular gimmick for a bit, right? Until parents started probably hating them. And then the kids would get bored. I can't imagine a Bop It being like that enthralling, right? Like, cause I think, well, no, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what kids like. I don't know shit about children. Nor do I care. Well, I mean, I do care because I don't think children should be fed garbage fucking toys and content that are made to do nothing but... Oh, right, this is... One second. This is a time trial. Only 9 different versions. Wow. But that's a different conversation than me knowing what they find appealing. I know Tamagotchi are like starting to make a comeback here. Not like a major one, but they're like being a thing that people are like caring about and interested in. Mainly with, you know, the people that grew up with them, but it is neat. There's some really cool Tamagotchis that they've done over the years. They did like a wristwatch one that like you just wear, which I think is very smart. I don't think it's as charming though as the keychain. Like the Tamagotchi keychain is like really, like, I just find it so charming. But the watch is like a really like practical way to carry it around. I know they do like a lot of branded ones. I'm not really all that crazy about the idea of branded Tamagotchis where it's like, you can get the Hatsune Miku one, or the Spy Family one, or the Jujutsu Kaisen ones. I don't know. Like, to me that removes like half of the appeal of a Tamagotchi when you know what you're getting. Like, I feel like isn't part of like the, this is very much a me thing, but I feel like half the interesting things about Tamagotchi are the Tamagotchi themselves. But I guess, like, if you don't care and you're just like, I just want the Hatsune Miku or Spy Family thing. The Boruto fucking Tomogachi. That one I made up. I don't think there's a Boruto Tomogachi, but that'd be funny. Naruto's son Tomogachi. I know there's a One Piece one for... There's 2 One Piece ones for Chopper. And I do think those are cute, but I do stand by my stance of like... I just don't care as much about that one. I think it's neat. I think it's cute. And the problem with Tamagotchi, though, are like... Why do I want to give myself a fake pet that I have to care about and take care of just as much as a real pet? Like, it's way easier, I get that, but like... I don't know. I'm lazy. Fucking, if I want to get a pet, I'm gonna get a real pet. It's like, it's a lot of work and commitment for what it is, I feel. Which is why the famous, like, everyone with Tamagotchis has the I want it to shut up stories, right? Fuck. Oh, that was almost smooth. No, stop bouncing. No! Are we not gonna get the gold medal? Nope, we're getting gold medal. Zoro pooped himself to death. Yeah, Zoro pooped himself to death. You can get 2 dogs and still answer for multiple copies of Nintendogs. Yeah. Nintendogs has a lot more depth to it than a Tamagotchi, though. And also, like, if you don't like pay attention to your Nintendog for like an hour, it doesn't start beeping at you. It doesn't just keep fucking beeping at you. Like, that's kind of the thing, is like Tamagotchi's like really aggressive, which is really weird. I like so much about Tamagotchi. It's just the fact that it gets aggressive if you don't take care of it and it punishes you for being bad at it that I'm like, that's kind of why I don't want to get one. Because I'm like, man, just let me enjoy my little toy. Why are you putting pressure and responsibility on me? On my escapist product. On my leaning into capitalism for escapism. This is not gonna make it. That's kind of like my main thing with Tamagotchi is I'm like, why would you... that's kind of my main grief with it? Wow, I'm just like getting worse. I think as the years go by, I've gotten worse at the English language. Why is it telling me to go over there? What did I miss? Doesn't matter. We're moving forward, so couldn't have been that important. Maybe it was like the same marker from when we came through the thing. I don't know. I'm talking about Tamagotchi. And I went through like a brief rabbit hole dive into like the modern world Tamagotchi stuff. A lot of cool ones. There's one that you could take pictures with your Tamagotchi, which is pretty cool. I do really like that they did one with an app, but like they've mainly just they've kept to making them physical toys, because I feel like that's Tamagotchi is a brand that could benefit greatly from like just making an app, and they've been choosing not to. And I respect that, because like I do think the physical nature of it is a huge part of the appeal, but they haven't had anyone like force them to appify, you know? Which I think is pretty rad. Because I do think it would lose a lot of its appeal. It just does seem like a... Because they did like an app thing, but it was like a tie-in with like a physical one. I think that's actually was with the Tamagotchi On, which was the wristwatch one, but if I remember correctly. But I could be remembering things wrong. I don't know, my favorite Tamagotchi is, there's one where it's all in color, and that's what it is a Tamagotchi with color. Because a lot of them were just like the LCD screens that had like no, like a pre-printed background, like a Game & Watch type deal. And I don't know, just seeing one that was in full color, I think that's pretty rad, because I like color. Wow, that was a really good time. wasn't perfect, of course, but we did pretty well there.
Pablo, why don't you visit me on the boat sometime? I am very old and learned. I'm sure you would benefit from the wisdom I can share with you. Have you ever heard of a Tamagotchi? Back in my day, they were all the craze. Oh, and I can play my video game. Pablo, you're not a very good research assistant, are you? No, but I am good at video games. Mood, Pablo. Video games, they'll rot your brain, you know. Yeah, but that's fine. I don't need much of that in the modern world, honestly. That's a joke. Learn your stuff. Make your brain not goo. Educate. Knowledge is power and whatnot. Oh, this is gonna be a speed level. This is gonna be a whole thing, ain't it? What is this? Is this just for killing the robots? Are we just exploring? I think I'm just exploring. I'll take it. Sure, why not? Down here again. Oh, it was just break all. That was the goal. Break all the right. This is not a. This is a bonus level. I forgot this was a bonus level. I'm really bad at paying attention. I'm very dumb. Hell yeah. Oh, we can visit. Let's go visit on the ship. What's the X button? Nah. Looking good. I know I am. Oh. Hello. Hey, Tony, how are we doing? Hey, Pablo, I'm just checking on the engine, making sure everything's running smoothly. Oh, cool. Well, it looks like the big spinny thingy is spinning just fine. Yeah, the drive gear is operating correctly. Seems there's the coolant exposure from a blasted radiator vent or a malformed conduit bracket. Tony, I'll be honest with you, I don't know what any of those words mean. Okay. The engine's too hot, so I have to cool it down. I understood that. Good luck with that, whatever it is you need to do. Thanks. Good luck with all the jumping and swinging around and stuff. That is what I feel like anytime people talk about either computer stuff or car stuff. I don't understand the lick of it. Ooh, chair. That's a good sit. That's a real good sit, chat. Game Boy. Video games. Boomerang Bandit. Oh shit. I have a gun too. Boop, 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 boom. Oh, but if you chain them, you get score points. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a little bit of weightiness to this, too. Okay. Oh, look at that. Combo. Get snaked on. Little footy kick in the chair sells. It really does. Really does. That's how you know it's a good chair. Alright, we're gonna line these up. Whoa, whoa, demon! Whoa, okay. This is getting serious business now. Whoa. Alright, crunch it. No! Okay, we're taking damage. Okay, this game's not messing around. Boomerang Bandit's no joke. Oh, yeah, get bandited, Boomerang. Ooh, got achievable for my score. I am terrible at this game. Nice.
Ooh, combo. Hit any of them. Thank you. Ooh, 16, nice. See how that doubled? That's how you do it. Nope. Oh, there was the damage. I think we did pretty good. We were pretty good at that game. What does this do? Nap time? Big fan of nap time. Another good footy chair kick. Grandma? The professor has a lot of books. Some of them even have pictures in them. I do like me a book with picture. Why is your chair on the bookshelf, Grandma? Grandma, why is your chair on the bookshelf? I'm not your grandma. Why is your chair on the bookshelf? How do you get up there? Should you be sitting up there? I don't know if you should be sitting up there. I think that's dangerous. I think that's a bad habit.
Pablo, my intrepid research assistant. I'm glad you came to visit me. We have much to discuss. I've been doing further reading into this Null character, looking at records of the inventor's creations. I now believe Null to be a mechanical being. We already know that.
You mean Null's a robot? I thought that was pretty obvious, Professor. He was made of metal.
Not just any kind of robot, Pablo. Created by the great inventor himself.
Wait, you think Null was made by the great inventor? As in, the inventor built him? Out of stuff? Possibly.
I imagined it was a touch more complicated than that, but yes, precisely. Null may be the last living being who knew the great inventor personally. The knowledge he may possess is priceless. I would advance my research considerably.
Professor, Null shot me with a laser. I don't think he's gonna sit down for an interview.
Yes, I suppose it'll be quite awkward the next time you two meet. Nevertheless, he must attempt to learn something from Null. Think of the possible historical insights.
Well, I'll try to save the world first. But if I get any historical insights, I'll let you know.
History pistory. You know what I say.
First, there's lots of books. Some of them have pictures in them. I do like pictures in my books. My bookshelf is predominantly picture books. I'm sure Tony wouldn't want me looking at her project before it's ready. Is it Frankenstein? Frankenstein? They won't let me grapple indoors. No grappling in the house. No, 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 I'm not done. I need to wreak havoc still. Books? Some of these books are super old. Not as old as Null, though. TV? Wonder what's on TV. There's no time. I've got to save the world first. Or TV. Very good whiteboard. I'm not supposed to play with the toaster anymore. Not after last time. What happened with the toaster? I mean, toasters are dangerous. You know what they say. All toasters toast toast. You see all sorts of cool stuff underwater. True, like water. Or blue. I'm a big fan of blue. Nice. Oh, there's on and off land. No, wrong button. I'm bad at controllers. There we go, Rocky Road, like the ice cream. Uh-oh. I'm gonna be bad at this. This is gonna be one of those levels where I die. Did we not do the speedrun for the previous level now that I think about it? Did we forget to do that? You might need to go back. Secrets? You can't hide them from me, Grapple Dog. Bop it. Nope, there's nothing there. Just had to be sure. can grapple that. Dog. Bonk. Why did I do that? Wah. Wah. And upsy daisy. Wall kicks work. Bop it. Where are we going? I went way farther than I thought it was gonna. Woo! I want that. Yum yum. Tasty. Stop it. Oh. Oh. Yee. Woo. Aha. Alright. We'll just swing up there and grab it the old-fashioned way. No. No. Dang it. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. I'm so bad at getting those swing arcs so that they line up with things right. Hey. No. You can't just show me secrets. You can't just show me that. How do I get that? Chat, how do we get that? Oops. That is not how you get that. Nice. Should I have gone back more? I feel like I also missed something there. Or am I just misremembering? Damn it. Doing a lot of that. I don't know if I can even do that, actually. I think we're good. I think we're good. Up we go. I do like this ascending motif we got going on here. Uno, dos, tres, do cuatro, cinco, six. Excuse me, sir. Sir. There we go. 8. That's the number of dogs that can grapple. I don't trust it. Well, actually, no, I should trust it. What am I saying? We can trust it. Oh, shit. Okay, if it gives you a climb path, maybe you should try climbing a little bit before you just dive bomb yourself. Or you make a foolish mistake. Foolish human. On. Secrets. Nice. That's fine. Don't need that health. You don't need health. Health is optional. The only life point that matters is the last. I know that from playing games that are not video based. Wait. Damn it. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We can miss one secret. It's not an important one. It's not a gem. We'll live with that foolish mistake that I made. Pew, pew, pew. See, I feel like there's something there. I feel like there's something there now. Nope, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. I'm secret paranoid. Everything's a secret in my eyes. Alright, we got one. Easy what you need. There we go. Easy. Alright, and up. Anything? Nope. Oh. Ball. That was so bad. That was terrible. Alright, I did it. I did it. Oh, I see you. I also see the way I'm supposed to get to you. Yeah, give me that. That makes 5. Oh, oh, I panicked. What do I do? Okay, cool. I see now. I see. We got it. Come on. What am I doing? What am I doing? Nope. No, you can grab it. My impulse was to try and search over there for secrets, and I'm like, no, that's dumb. Don't do that. No! Why am I doing that? I was looking for secrets that do not exist. We're fine. We can keep going up. This is a very good cannon. Something about the cannon that just kind of pathetically dings you away. Oh, yeah, there we go. Got all the rewards. Roboland. Did we get the time trial here? We did get the time trial there. Okay. Never mind, we're good. Now we get the time trial here. I remembered to check though, so that's the good news. Alright. Going fast. It makes me feel alive. Go! Did I even need the second one, I wonder? Probably not. And get the other one. Nice. And up. There's gonna be a lot of that this one, isn't there? Good. Good. Shit. Nope, get that speed. Go fast, Grapple Dog, go fast. It's grappling time. What am I doing? What am I doing? Where am I going? We spent so much time in this level, I was starting to forget things. Alright, alright. Keep it up. 1, 2. Nice. Nope, keep it up. Keep up the speed. Speed. I don't think I need both. Yeah, I didn't need both. Optional. Haha, who needs a platform? Okay, maybe that one. Maybe that platform. No! That's such a far setback, damn it. No. Oh my god. I ruined that so much. Oh, I fucked that up so bad. Oh, we were doing so good, and then I started messing up. Oh, we had such a flow going. Alright, 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 we can do it. From the start. Okay, well, this is a good start. Great start, great start. Fantastic. You only need the one. There's no way you need both. Nope. Nope. Stop getting caught on things. Nice. Blast off. Noise? I don't think that was necessary at all, and possibly could have lost us time, but... No! I'm trying to be fancy. I'm trying to go fast. Okay, there we go. Gotta go fast. And I'm messing it up. Go! Go! Nice. Oh, that was fast. That was cool. That was smooth. I bet if I go that way, it'd probably be faster. The cannon route. Can't I just... Well, I was gonna say, can I just do that without the swing, but... This one, I don't think I can. Grab the X. Nice. Only need the one. I have no idea how we're doing on time. I don't remember how much of the level is left. Okay, I want to get at least that one. I bet you can actually skip this whole section here with that. That feels skippable, because you can grapple onto the blue cannon. Okay, fall down. Let me fall. That's doable. That is doable. Wait, okay, I'm being stubborn. I know. This feels doable. Right? How did I do that the first time? There was a... Oh, I see. Because what I did before is I completely circumvented the balloon. Okay, well... You could 100% do that though. 1 second. We're doing tech. We're finding those Grapple Dog techs. Oh, but even if you do that, you can't make it. Okay. We kind of threw there, but I really needed to know. It would have driven me nuts if I didn't figure that out, if I didn't try that. Because it felt doable, which it was, but you can't go anywhere from it. Which is good to know. No, don't jump off the wall. Alright, we can do this fast, though. We're getting good at the level, because I threw after losing. This is the run. This is the one. This is the one where we're gonna go fast. Those were education runs. Those were for learning. Good? Good? Ah, shit, I ended up not even needing it all together. Good. We're getting pretty smooth at it, though. We're getting pretty smooth. Keep that going. No, we can't do that. Yeah, that's why we don't do the cannon. Because it doesn't work. Unless there is a way. I wouldn't be surprised if speedrunners found a way. Because those people are crazy. Oh, that felt good. That felt spicy, and then I screwed it up on the way back. I'm so bad at grapple mechanics and platformers, by the way. Like, the Super Metroid one, I'm god-awful at. I hate the Super Metroid grapple beam. With, like, a passion. I don't, like, is it still considered a hot take to hate Super Metroid's movement, or if people turned around on, like, that is a pretty normal take? Like, I don't think it's, like... I just don't like it. I don't know. I've never liked Super Metroid's movement. And maybe it's because, like, I am not good at it, but, like, until you get good at it, it feels god-awful. Like, I don't like how Super Metroid feels to move around in. And sometimes I feel like I'm crazy when the whole world is like, yeah, Super Metroid's movement is crazy good. And I'm like, I hate it. I don't like how it feels. I don't know. I don't know what the consensus with gamers is anymore. Okay, stop bouncing on the balloon. No more balloon. I don't know what gamers think is cool. I just know I usually don't like them. Normally I hate gamers. That's what I'm coming to the conclusion of. Nice. Yeah, see, we did great. First try. Good level. Good level. I like that one. They've been wrong on every issue they've set up. That is true. That is factually true. Gamers have never been correct about anything ever. my own biases against gamers aside. Gamers are never right about anything. Now what does this guy do? If anything. He doesn't even need to do anything. I'm just curious. Or is he just a fun floaty ball? Oh, he's not like a thing I can stand on. He is just like a floaty ball. Okay. That's neat. Whoa. No, no. I'm all slipping and sliding and being wrong about moving. Historically, the gamer has been wrong about everything ever. Oh, it just feels good to swing. I like it. I like just how it feels to jump around. Oh, wait. Whee! Whee! Ah! Oh, he's a punch man. He did show us that. I just was not paying attention to the fact that he is, in fact, a punch man. This is a secret. I can see that one. I can see that one with my eyes closed wide open. This dog is a machine. Grappling time. Oh, okay, that guy's going over there now. Whee! Woo! I'm using my joystick, by the way, because my thumbs were hurting from my D-pad. And there's certain movements that I'm not great at on a joystick. I almost never recommend 2D games at all with a joystick, but sometimes, if you have like a really abrasive D-pad, you gotta take a break from that. From that crazy, whatchamacallit? From that crazy abrasive plastic. Can I show you? It's the 8BitDo SN30 Pro. It's an old model of it, but it's got very hard plastic on the D-pad, which is fantastic. It's my favorite D-pad. It's literally just Super Nintendo D-pad. Because the original version of the SN30 was like just Super Nintendo controller you can use on modern hardware. SN30 Pro is meant to like give it like grips and shit to where it feels like a modern controller, but it still has used like SNES style buttons and D-pads and shit. I love it. It's my favorite controller I've ever used. Like legitimately. Mainly because it's got really good D-pad. It's got PlayStation style like positioning of its sticks, where they're both in the middle, which is my preferred. The battery life on it's really good. I can turn on a turbo function, which I've used several times because I'm not giving myself RSI playing some games. Again. It's awesome. It's great. I love it. It does seem to be doing pretty good work lately. Yeah, I mean, this is an old-ass controller from them, but they seem to be just getting more and more popular as the years go on. Some really, like, mad drift in, like, the majority of controllers. Yeah, I have no drift in mine, but I will say this is my only one of these controllers I've ever had to use, so I don't know if I got, like, a really good one. But I've heard nothing but good things about them. The Xbox layout? I mean, yeah, it's probably, you probably used it more as well. I played a lot of PlayStation growing up. I was more of a PS2 kid and a DS kid. Like, I played Nintendo consoles, and I played, like, old Nintendo consoles for classic games. And then, what am I doing? And then I played a lot of PS2. I did play a lot of Xbox 360. Like, I am comfortable with an Xbox controller. I have no problems with it. But I do just prefer the 2 thumbsticks in the middle. But I play a lot more games with the D-pad stuff, and Xbox controllers have historically had, like, god-awful D-pads. Like, my biggest problem with every Xbox controller ever. Which is, like, I think for the majority of people, a non-problem. Like, it's a very not a problem thing. It's like a super, I have a niche interest that I am very passionate about, being more of a, like, quote-unquote hardcore gamer. I play a lot of games, and I play a lot of platformers. In 2D games, and I've grown to prefer a D-pad for those type of things. Because I just naturally land there. I have to relearn when I go back to play PS4. I do think the Xbox layout is more natural leaning to hand, to how a hand feels whenever you play. A whatchamacallit? A controller a pad a thumbstick game, a 3D game. Or even just games in general. Like, you hold your controller, it fits in your hand better, but I don't really hold a controller, like, deep in my hand. I'm very loose with how I hold it. Like, my fingertips are wrapping around the handles, but, like, most of my hand is hovering off to the side. Like, I mainly am using, like, my fingers are what holds the controller, not my actual palm. Which I don't think is the correct way to hold a controller, but because I hold my controllers that way, probably because I use PlayStation controllers a lot more, and I use controllers like this a lot more, the thumbstick layouts and stuff are fine for me, but probably not a healthy way to hold a controller. But, like, the Xbox controller is, like, molded to fit in your hands if you have a, like, more of a proper, like, I'm going to be holding this type grip, and not as much of, like, a delicate one as I have. Which is funny, because, like, sometimes I do press on these buttons pretty hard, but that's because I have really long-ass fingers. I have very long fingers. There's something up there. I see you. I see you. I don't know if that comes from me, like, playing old Nintendo consoles and handhelds and stuff. That could be the case. I'm not sure. Because, like, that's how you have to hold, like, a Game Boy Advanced and, like, an SP as an older adult. Or even a DS, like, you can't really fit it in your hand very comfortably. So I think maybe it's because, I think maybe because I played a lot more handheld than anything for quite a long time. That could possibly be why. Maybe it's because I spent a lot of time playing a Wii U as my primary console. Even though I had a 360, I just liked my Wii U more once I bought it. But I bought the Wii U pretty late into its lifespan. Like, I've always been pretty far behind in terms of what the current consoles are. And I think the only reason why I'm, like, somewhat up to date, and by that I mean I have a PS4 and a Switch, is because the Switch is still the main Nintendo console. Because I picked up my Switch somewhat late as well. Are not designed for adult hands? Absolutely not. I mean, what's your favorite Nintendo controller? GG? Game Gear. Game Gear? No. What's the GG? What does that stand for? Am I stupid? I could be stupid. I keep on thinking Game Gear and I'm like, no, that's Sega. Okay, GameCube. Okay. See, my brain went to GameCube because I'm like, that's the only one that makes sense. But then I'm also like, I forget things all the time, so maybe that means something. I hate the GameCube controller, famously. I do not like it. That seems to be a very hot take. I don't like how it fits in my hand. I don't like the stupid nipple stick. I don't like how the triggers feel. The A button feels great. All the other buttons suck. If your game isn't made for the controller, it doesn't feel great. I don't like the feeling of the stick. And like the normal stick, it's very hard. The C-nub is terrible. What? Are you telling me that you don't hate, or that you don't think that the C-nub is a perfect design? The fucking the GameCube's nipple stick thing, whatever you call it, the C-stick. A lot of people stand by it, and I'm like, I guess if you like a tiny joystick for some reason. I don't know. I've never been maybe it's because I never had a GameCube. I played one occasionally, but like I was never. And now that I've played youth, because I have a GameCube controller for my PC as well as my Switch, and I've played quite a lot with it. And I'm like, I don't get much appeal out. It's good for games where the A button is the only button you care about. I don't even want to say it's good for platformers, because the D-pad is one of the fucking worst. Which is like, there weren't that many 2D platformers on the GameCube. There wasn't much of anything on the GameCube, but like 2D platformers, there for sure was like not very much of it all. So the D-pad probably was not a problem that often. But like, God, I hate the D-pad on the fucking GameCube. Which is probably why the GameCube didn't have that many 2D platforms, is because no one wanted to fucking design one for that D-pad. I don't know. I think if I had a GameCube, I probably wouldn't have been one of the people that fell in love with it, though. Just because, like, the GameCube's library is so limited. Like, I know a lot of people are like, GameCube's the best ever, and I'm not gonna say that people who love the GameCube shouldn't love the GameCube, but it's like, I don't know, man. I want to play more than just the same 5 Nintendo games. I love Nintendo games, and I love the GameCube ones that I've played. But, like, there is no diversity on that console. Like, sure, you could probably name, like, 1 or 2 JRPGs, but, like, and say, like, there is some, but, like, I'm not gonna count having 2 options as having diversity. There were some cool games on there, though. But I think it's just too small of a selection for me to ever be like, yeah, man, GameCube fucking rules. Just because I'm like, I need more games. Shit. I feel like I missed something. The C-nub is terrible. The DS one. Oh no, we made it. We got everything. No, we didn't get the bonus button. Well, bonus button. Oh no, we did get the bonus button. Never mind, we're good. Because I really value having that diverse selection of games with a lot of options for each. That's why, like, I know no one wants to say modern consoles are the best time to be gaming and what the best console ever is. Like, I'm very happy to say the Switch is, but if you're gonna go by the, like, you gotta go retro consoles and stuff, like PS2, man. I know I have nostalgia for it because I grew up with it, but like, when I wholeheartedly go by the logic, like under a logical explanation, like, I think games are the most important thing for a console. And the PS2 had games. Not only did it have a lot of games, it had a lot of games of all kinds of like high quality. Like, you had your platformers, you could play your 2D platformers, 3D platformers, you had shooters, you had everything you could ever want on the PS2. Any kind of gamer can have something good on the PS2, and that's why I stand by the PS2. Is like, that's where I point at for the greatest, for like the best retro console. This is a tricky level. I love this effect for the lava though. I love me some geometry. And like, whenever people say the GameCube, I can't help but look at how little games there was on it and be like, I don't know if I could stand by that. Not to say I don't think people can say it's like their favorite or that they love it, because that's just a subjective thing. But in terms of like, if I'm going to argue for like what's the best, I gotta have the games. Games are the most important thing. And always have been. That's why no one has any of the current consoles, right? That's why the Switch is the only current console anyone gives a shit about. Because it's the only one that has any games on it. So PS2 in 2014, yeah! It came out in 2000. And like, unlike the PS1, it, like people knew how to make games good. But video games also weren't solved, if you know what I mean. Like, because I do feel like we eventually hit a point with video games where, like, how to make a good game was solved. In the sense that, like, they didn't really have to experiment as much to know how to make something correctly. And I this is a personal thing for me, but, like, it was good enough to where games were consistently at least a 7 out of 10. But they weren't so figured out on how to make a good game that every game kind of was following the same tropes. People were still experimenting pretty consistently. So it hits a sweet spot in like how developed we were as game developers were, and the kind of like stuff we got. Because I think that's a problem that we had in like the Xbox 360 era was like Xbox 360, PS3, and all that, and why I hated games at the time, is like people like the main companies very much. Oh god, sorry, I'm like hiccuping. If you're wondering why I'm like stopping a lot. Had figured out how to make, quote unquote, figured out how to make a how to make a good game, which I mean, like they technically did, like. They knew how to make a game of quality, but like because of that, games kind of started to blur together, and I hated it. I hated it so much. I didn't find it interesting at all, especially because it was all kind of the same kind of game as well. Can I get, okay, no more backflips, Grapple Dog. No more backflips. The dumbest time waste I just ever had. I don't know, PS2 for me felt like it was really in that sweet spot. And I think modern era, I think the indies make up for what AAA don't, in just about every regard, honestly. Like, if AAA aren't going to be, if the companies aren't going to be experimenting, indies nowadays will be. If they aren't going to be making certain kinds of games in the AAA industry, indies probably will be. One of the reasons why I stand by the modern era of gaming is the best time to be playing games, because you can get any kind of game you want in at any level of quality from anywhere you look. There will always be a place to find something cool. There's a lot of garbage and problems with the modern games industry, of course, but like in terms of like wanting to be happy and a fan of video games, it's never been better. But like back during the days where everything was like console war-y and like stuff like that, before we had indies like filling in on every console and then in the PC space, even if you're not looking at the PC space, even back when, like before indies were like flooding the scene and being published on like all the major consoles and stuff, like it sucked. Because you were at the mercy of what the big companies were deeming to be good or successful, and what they would want. I'm doing terrible. Final Fantasy 16? 16 looks neat. I think Final Fantasy is just at a point where, like, Final Fantasy is... How do I describe my feelings on what Final Fantasy has become? Final Fantasy knows its place, and it's not very exciting that it knows its place, but it knows exactly what it needs to do to make a good game that its fans will love. And I have nothing against that, but I don't care. I haven't cared about Final Fantasy. Also, I do feel like where Final Fantasy has become is what they've always been trying to be. But I just don't care, because it's very much not what I like about the franchise in the past. But I bet 16 is a great game. Like, I bet if I played 16, I would really enjoy it. Well, I don't remember what my point was with this. I don't remember what the point was. I had a point. I don't know. I was going somewhere and I lost the plot completely. This is fun. Last Final Fantasy game I liked was 12. And that I've had any interest in was 12. And like, I think the thing with Final Fantasy and what its identity has always been trying to be, even from the beginning, was the spectacle, showing off our specs, extremely theatrical franchise for stories. And they've always been trying to do that. Like, that is what the marketing for 7 was. That's what they were trying to achieve with a lot of what the PS1 games were, but they just didn't have the power to do it then. Same thing with the PS2. They were starting to, but they ultimately could not go all the way because they were just held back by the limitations of, you know, stuff at the time. They were held back by the limitations that everything had. Even on the Super Nintendo, they were pushing your cutscenes and your shit like that. That's always been what Final Fantasy has been trying to achieve. But because they had limitations, they couldn't lean all the way into it. Holy fuck, where did the gold medal go? But once they started hitting the Xbox 360 onwards, that's when I think game consoles were finally strong enough or powerful enough to handle exactly what they were trying to do, which was to be movie games. That sounds a lot more dismissive than what I mean, but like that's what they've been trying to achieve, right? They've been wanting to make a playable anime, essentially, but pushing specs and all that shit and particles as far as they could. They've always leaned into that. But for me, the problem came up when they could actually achieve it. And that was with 13, where it's just like, I just don't find that charming. I don't find interest in, because I can enjoy mostly story-driven RPGs where it's mostly about telling me a story and cutscenes and shit. I can enjoy that, but like the kind of ways they do it, I don't really find compelling. I don't care about how many particle effects and how much detail you can pack in everything. I don't care about how serious and cinematic it can be, which is just very much what Final Fantasy is kind of always leaned into. But, you know, there was a while where they couldn't just lean in on that completely. And I really liked the balance that they had. But what they do now, I think, is exactly what their fans like, which I think is fine. I'm okay, I'm comfortable and happy to grow out of a series or for a series to grow away from me. If it's not what I want anymore, but the fans still love it, that's fine. I don't care. I don't need to play every Final Fantasy game that comes out. Like, I'm happy to see, like, oh, the new one came out and people seem happy with it. Cool. I'm cool with that. I'm very cool with that. Even if it's not for me. Because that's the thing, like I was saying earlier about, like, the other stuff. There's places I can go to get what I want. There's games coming out. Even Square Enix is putting out games catering to fans like me. Like, it's just not the Final Fantasy brand, which is fine. Like, they even acknowledge that and are fine with it. That's what the fucking Bravely Default and shit was. Also, hey Stabby. Also, yeah, I like my RPGs to be turn-based combat, not action or these weird hybrid shits. I like turn-based combat a lot. It's very good. It's my preferred. Which, with the new Atelier game, I'm a little bummed out from what I've seen from the combat. But I'm still excited to play it. Like, it's not going to be a deal breaker for me, because the combat's not turn-based. Combat hasn't been truly turn-based in a while. And that's not the only thing I love about Atelier, so. But with Final Fantasy, I haven't liked their replacements. I don't like 15's gameplay. From what I see of 16, I don't like it. I'm not a fan of 7 remakes. 13's was... 13's, they did not give me enough time to actually play with it at its full potential. I've talked about this. Final Fantasy 13 is a game that has so many ideas. I'm just fucking going places. Final Fantasy 13 is a weird one because it doesn't let you fully experience that game's combat system until like the very end of the game. So it's hard to criticize or talk about it because it doesn't let you engage with it in its form that it's intended to be until the game is ending. I think there's a lot of interesting potential there. I really enjoyed when I finally got that last bit, but because it's at the very end of the game, I don't really have much to say on it. I think its biggest problem is that it seems really cool. It seems actually really fun, and from what I got of it, once I finally unlocked everything, it seems really fun, but it's just, it doesn't give you all the tools to finally play with it properly until you're ending the game, which feels weird and wrong. Nah. The War Mech in Final Fantasy 1, I haven't played 1 in ages. That game is fun. I never bothered beating War Mech because I'm like, this is dumb bullshit. War Mech is cool though. Fucking random ass low spawn chance super boss that just appears and just kills everyone. Final Fantasy 1 is a fun game. If you like RPGs and you haven't played Final Fantasy 1, I recommend it. It's a good game. It is really weird that the super boss of that game is just random spawn chance. Low random spawn chance. So when you do want to fight him, good luck. But it is cool. Final Fantasy 1 is a very good game. Oh, I saw the thing light up. I am wasting so much time right now. No! Fuck, really? This one's hard. This is a hard time trial. Yeah, it's definitely, it's a difficult fight. Mech. I like Final Fantasy 3. That's one that I really like that no one really talks about. Because people talk about 2 because people don't like 2. People talk about 1 because it's the original. And then no one really talks about 3. Because after that they start going to like 4, 5, and 6 where it's like Super Nintendo, and that's where they start having like major story stuff that people get compelled to. And then the PS1 games, which are the most popular Final Fantasies to have ever Final Fantasied, except for the MMO, which I don't care about, because I just don't like MMOs, which is fine. Ah. Okay, we're good. We're good. Fuck. No, come on. Come on, Grapple Dog. You can do it. You can do it. It's very hot in this room right now. I need to go get my fan. Nah. But yeah, people just don't talk about 3. Which is a shame, because I adore that game. I think 3 is very fun, but it just doesn't have... I'm getting my fan. Holy fuck. I'm gonna get my fan real quick. Be right back. Also, I'm gonna grab a snack, because my stomach's starting to rumble. Stretch my hands real quick. I am back. I grabbed some boiled eggs I had in the fridge and a Spam sandwich I was gonna have for work lunch, and then I realized I don't have work for a couple days, so I'm just gonna eat it now. Yeah, Spam sandwich. Oh, you never fry up Spam? It's the best. Spam is so good. I haven't played the Pixel remasters of Final Fantasy. They look good though. Not a fan of Spam, but it's the best. Ah, cold. You don't like space alien meat? Just put out that Spam food review, and now I really want to try that Ticino flavor, or Takino, I don't know how to say that. I watched it, it was very good. Very good. That's what got me cooking Spam for lunch. Because I was like, damn, it's been a minute since I made a Spam sandwich. Which, like, if you don't know my feelings on Spam, look how enthusiastic he was about eating it. I fucking love Spam. It's so good. There's not a lot to eat off. It's so salty. It's so bad for you. Even when I do cook with it, I don't use a lot. I cut it very thinly if I'm making a sandwich. It's like 150% of your daily salt. I mean, like, there's how much there's in a can, and then there's like how much I actually cook with, which is very different. Let me look it up. Spam. Okay, well, I'm on the official website, and I don't think it's helping me there. You can also buy 25% less sodium spam, as well as the light spam, which is also pretty good. View all nutritional information. Okay, there we go. So, servings size 2 ounces. It's not a lot. There's around 6 servings for a can of spam. There is so much fat. Sodium is 790 mg, 34% of your daily value if you have 1 serving, which is the 2 ounces. Which, if there's about 6 per can, that's about how much I eat. Like I said, I cut it very thin, or when I'm cooking fried rice or something, I don't dice up a ton. I usually go for the same amount of spam regardless of what I'm cooking, so that's about how much I do. 34% of your daily value if in 1 serving of spam. Now that is if you're eating a serving. Because you do not eat the whole can of spam. And if you do, you have a problem. Make 8 out of 2 pounds of ground beef, so quarter-pound patties. Yeah, if you eat a whole can of spam, you have a heart attack. And like, when you cook with spam, you don't really salt it. You don't salt anything you cook with spam because there's so much spam in it. And you'll usually season what you're cooking with. A can of spam into 3 meals is probably not the worst approach. Yeah, that's about how much I get out of it. I usually stretch out a can to about 3 or 4 meals. Yeah, 2 pounds is still pretty good as a burger. Yeah, absolutely. It's not gonna be like the thickest patty in the world, but it'll be a normal burger. And as long as you don't just make it staple, probably not to work. Yeah. And like when I cook with spam too, I put other stuff in there. Not in terms of seasonings, but like I season it and shit. Like, well, not season it. It seasons what I put with it. Well, in the case of right now, it's a spam and egg sandwich. Which eggs also have a bit of sodium in it, so you want to be careful about that. But don't need to salt the eggs if you're eating it with spam. Such a good lunch. Holy shit, that was so good. I fucking love spam. And I famously don't eat a lot per day. Not as much as I should. Would you like fish more? You never get nearly enough omega-3s and try to overeat greens to make up for it? I mean, greens are delicious. When it comes to fish, I love fish. So thankfully I don't have that problem. My favorite ways to do it are smoked salmon with crackers and cheese. If I'm buying orange roughy or tilapia or a whiter fish, I'll chop it up real fine and I'll mix it with my rice when I'm making fried rice. I like doing that, and then you can season it, add your soy sauce and whatever, and that might be a way to try it. If you want to try it, like, that's what I recommend. Buy some like tilapia or orange roughy or some cod. Those 3 fish taste very different, but like I use those for it. The cod or the roughy are what I like. But cut it up very small and mix it into your fried rice. And then like once you like soy sauce it, season it, cook it with other stuff, that might make it more palatable. If that doesn't work, then I don't know. That's my best way. That's my best advice. It's really good. I like doing that. But because you're just mixing it in with the rice and stuff, and your soy sauce and seasonings and all the stuff you're gonna add to it, could mellow it out far enough so you're not even getting any fish out of it at all. It's a healthy way you can get like a lot of protein into your rice. I work the fish counter, so like, I don't know. I think about fish a lot because that's where I work. It's good stuff, but I am a fan of fish. I like fish a lot. I don't cook with it nearly that often because it's expensive sometimes, but I would not say I know my fish. I work with it all day, but I am no expert. No part of my job was chosen because I have a passion for what I do. I also work the meat counter, and I haven't eaten a steak in 5 years. So, like, you know. Oh, wrong screen. You're right. You're right. I forgot to change it back. It's the same level. I just restarted it. Here, we'll restart it again. We'll restart it again. I love that title screen, by the way. Name tour with fish and BRB screen still up? Yeah. I don't know. I like fish. I like smoked salmon. I cook most things as like a fried rice type deal, but you know. Man, you know what's terrible for you? When you're making spam and you add soy sauce, because soy sauce is so fucking good with spam. And then you're like, salt. All the salt in the world in one meal. So good. So bad for you, but it's so good. You can do a lot with spam. It's just ham. Like, it's pork and ham. It's like, spam is surprisingly a very simple food. It's like preservative nitrates, salt, pork, ham, which I know ham is pork, but like the distinction. Fat, I think. Starch, like I think it's potato starch they use. And that's kind of it. Like, it's mostly just like pork. Pork, salt, and starch is like the main ingredients in spam. These jumps here are really hard for me. I don't know why. I'm really struggling with those. And that's why you don't like. Okay, well, I mean, that's fair if you don't like pork. I love pork. Pork is my favorite. Especially ham. Like, spam is literally just short for spiced ham. That is what spam means. Spam is spiced ham. That is what spam is short for. And that's why it's so good. Even on the website, they say, like, people wonder what it is, and some people say dark magic, but it's actually just ham. It's like, yeah, I mean, true. I don't know, I grew up eating a lot of it. It's cheap. It's a cheap way to get like protein into your diet and like meat. Which is one of the reasons why I've eaten so much of it growing up. You probably pick pork? Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Same. Can you climb? I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at this game. Okay, we made that jump, though. We did make that jump. So I'm feeling good. Overshot it. Holy shit. Fuck. That's fine. Yeah, I'm a huge pork fan. I feel bad for people who can't have it because I'm like, oh, you're missing out on my favorite. I mean, it's also cheap though. That's another thing I like. It's like it's so much cheaper than beef. Anything that's not beef is so much cheaper than beef. Fuck. I'm so bad at this. Like, beef is just expensive. And, like, beef is fine. I like beef. I will never understand why it's this fucking craze that it is. People are crazy about beef, and I don't know. It's also so expensive. Like, fucking hell, a steak, dude, is ridiculous. You could buy, like, chuck roast and stuff, I guess, too, but that still ends up being kind of expensive. Chicken's good. I just don't like chicken as much as pork. It is, like, the cheapest, though. One thing I do like doing, once again, if you're cooking rice, just mix in, like, some canned chicken in there, or, like, canned tuna. I do have canned chicken in my fridge. I use it for cooking rice. Mix it in there. Oh, so good. Just get a little bit of that chickeny flavor in your rice. I mean, it's chicken and rice. Like, who doesn't love fucking chicken and rice? Rice is, like, one of my main sources of sustenance. I eat so much fucking rice. And I love it. You can do anything with rice. Super food, super wonder food. Okay, do the thing. Ah! Oh, that came kind of weird, but we did it. Okay, nailed it. Good. Nice. Down. We're grappling, dog. Shit. Bing bong. Oh, fuck, really? Silver medal again? This one's so hard. Canned chicken is really good. You're also a steak eater. I'm not great. I'm not very big on steak. Oh, we were really close. We were really close that time. Yeah, I'm not very big on steak. I feel you there. There aren't any cheap cuts anymore. There aren't. Like, I fucking sell. We're selling strip steaks and, like, ribeyes for almost 20 bucks a pound right now. And people are still fucking buying them like crazy. And I'm like, and they're like, well, you gotta have your steak. I'm like, do you? Like, is it really worth it? For, like, not even prime. Just, like, a fucking choice cut of strip. Like, you're paying, like, 17 bucks a pound or 18 or whatever it's at right now. I'm like, I don't know if it is, dude. Like, we got some pork chops right there that are, like, so much cheaper, and they're, like, really good pork chops. Gotta have your steak. Oh, but you haven't had it right yet. And I'm like, I've had so many fucking steaks done, quote-unquote, right. I just don't care. It's fine. I'm not, like, disgusted. It's just, it's fine. Is it, like, fucking $20 fine? No. Because, like, that's the thing, too. Like, we sell it per pound. No one buys just 1 pound of steak. So many, like, I do so many orders where people are just spending, like, 80 bucks just on fucking 3 steaks, and I'm like, this is absurd. Like, clearly, like, it is working at the steak counter, so you're helping people who are treating themselves. Like, I am aware of that, but I'm like looking at these prices that I'm selling to people consistently, and I'm like, fucking, this is so far out of my price range of like what I can reasonably afford to spend on a meal. Because take in mind, let's say you're spending like, let's say you're spending 20 bucks on a steak that's just over a pound, which is pretty average for what I sell to people. Way more than I would eat. I don't need a full pound of steak. That's fucking too much meat. But like, that's pretty average on what people are asking me for, is like a little over a pound. So I'm just gonna round up and say spend 20 bucks on a steak. Are you just eating steak? Is that your whole meal? Like, are you putting like potatoes and shit on it? Like, the potatoes are gonna be like dirt cheap and stuff. I get that. But like, that's so fucking expensive. That's so expensive. How do people afford to do that? And like, it's a lot of the same people, like, all the time. Doing like once or twice a week buying like $60 worth of steak for me, and I'm like, how do you afford this? How do you afford this? It's so expensive. Not that the fish is that much cheaper, but like, it's like half the price of fucking steak. Some of the fish are starting to go up though. Like, our cheap salmon is like 10 bucks a pound, $9.99, but whatever, 10, which is so much. Like, I don't know. I'm happy eating a lot of like chicken and pork and Spam. Like, I'm happy with that because it's affordable. There is cheap fish as well, though. You can get like tilapia, which is a bit cheaper. The catfish is like really cheap. I don't think I've had catfish though, now that I think about it. Catfish is pretty cheap though. This is a really hard level, by the way, to do quickly. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun time trialing this, but this level is kicking my ass. Boop, 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 boop. I messed that up, but that's fine. We recovered it. Saved it. Fuck. Doesn't matter. Just keep going. Go. Go. I don't know. I'm very hyper aware that I'm serving a class of living that is above my own. Because the thing is, the people who are like buying like reasonably priced shit and like normal people, they're not coming to the meat counter all that often. Unless they're buying like ground beef. Ground beef or chicken breasts. That's about it. But like the majority of what I sell? Oh, nuh-uh. Also, holy shit, we fucking did it. Grouper. I sell a lot of grouper lately. Oh, I had lamb. Lamb's pretty good. I like lamb. I don't eat it very often, though. I had it, like, a long time ago. Yeah, sorry, I'm just now reading this, by the way. I've been very focused on this run. Spending $20 on a steak and then cooking it very well done, lathering it in A1 sauce. See, one of the things that concerns me is how often I get customers asking me what the best steak is. Because if you don't know that already, you're not going to be a good enough cook of the best steak for it to really matter. If you are at the point where you still need to ask me what the best steak is, you need to get the normalest steak and get really damn good at cooking that before you start becoming the person who's going to be buying our really expensive steak. Because how good you are at cooking it is a million times going to have a bigger effect on how good it is than which one you're buying. You get diminishing returns the better and better your the steak gets. So it's always an awkward place where I'm like, do I tell you what I recommend you get, or do I answer your question? Back when we were cashier, we used to have families come through and spend their entire budget on lobster. Dude, lobster is so I sell lobster, right? I sell lobster tails at my job. They're $6 each for a tail of lobster. And it's like, wow, only $6 for a tail of lobster. It's like, these weigh about 0.2 to 0.25, not ounces, of a pound. About a quarter of a pound. Usually just under. For $6 fucking dollars. Most of that weight is shell. Lobster is not worth premium price. It's like, don't get me wrong, lobster's good, but it's like $6 for like what you're essentially getting is like, yeah, most of that weight is shell. For like what's gonna come up once you scoop it out of the shell as being like, what, a tenth of a pound like of meat for $6? Fuck that shit. That's a scam. I don't know. I'm very hyper aware of how overpriced all this shit is because I sell it to people and I hate it. It pisses me off. I have straight up told my customers like I'd recommend doing this because this instead or whatever. Like I will regularly like help my customers on like what I can consider a better deal or whatever. And absolutely drenched in garlic butter. Yeah. Butter and garlic. I mean, to be fair, I do like doing that. But it is true. Like at that point, you are enjoying butter and garlic, which is delicious. Who doesn't love butter and garlic? But if I want to enjoy the amazing flavor of garlic butter, I'm buying fucking toast. You know? I don't know. I'm very price aware of these things. Just because there is no way in hell I can justify some of the prices that I sell things to people for. Like, I feel terrible sometimes with just what the prices are. But I mean, people who can't afford it wouldn't be buying it. Like, we sell crab cakes. They're fucking, like, the imitation crab. This is not a speedrun. The imitation crab cakes are about $1. Not about. They are $1.50 each. Which is not the worst. That's all right. All right. Like, I'm not gonna say that's a cheap price for one crab cake, but like, that's not worth complaining about. The fucking ones made with real crab are not only, like, in my opinion, worse. They are $6 fucking dollars each for a crab cake. Like, we're talking about how lobster is overpriced. Fucking some of the crab that I have that I can sell people. We sell the real crab, like tubs of real crab meat that are like already processed and shit, for like a yogurt cup size thing of crab meat. It is like $30 if you're not buying it on sale. And on sale, it goes down a lot, but it's still like $20 for a yogurt cup. We missed something there. I'm going back. Fuck! I just hit the checkpoint, didn't I? Yeah. That's fine. We're at the beginning of the stage still. Like, I don't know. Food prices are just absurd. Food prices are so absurd. For certain things. There's definitely much more affordable food out there. It's just not the things that I'm selling people. Which I get it. Like, I am the counter where people are going to buy quote-unquote nicer things. Half the time it's not. It's like people come to my counter wanting, like, the best chicken, and I'm like, honestly, I'd recommend just, like, I've told this to many customers, I'm like, I'd recommend buying the pre-packed over what we have at the counter. Not that there's anything wrong with the counter chicken, like, it's totally fine, but it's literally Tyson chicken, but we opened it this morning. Like, if you go buy the Tyson chicken that is, like, pre-packed, it hasn't been opened yet, so it's the same thing, but, like, literally fresher because it hasn't been opened. And that's how most things in my case are. There is the same thing out there on the sales floor somewhere that is the same thing but has not been opened. Like, I have told many a customer, like, yeah, if you want the freshest thing, don't buy it from me. Not that ours is bad. A lot of our stuff we just change out every single day. But, like, I work closing. Like, do you want the thing that we opened this morning? Which we keep everything in a refrigerator, so it's like, it's totally fine. It's all refrigerated, but like, do you want the thing that I just, or the thing that we haven't opened? And like, technically that one that we have not opened is gonna be fresher. And especially with my seafood counter, I will, if a customer is asking for 2 pounds, and that's how much they want, or if how much they want is really close to 2 pounds, I let them know, like, literally those bags out there, those 2-pound bags that are frozen, all my stuff in the cases are those, but I've opened them. If you are not cooking this right away tonight for dinner, I recommend to my customers regularly that they don't buy it from the counter unless they're cooking it that night. That I just bring them like, yeah, there's this here. It's like literally the same price, and all I do is I open these and put it in it. Like, because that's all it is I open it and I put it in the case. Like, and I'm like, I just, you know, especially with seafood, it's extremely important because freshness is, especially with seafood, is, it can affect the taste a lot. So if you're cooking it, we give it 3 days before it goes bad, right? So with something like shrimp and seafood, that freshness can greatly diminish the taste, even like a little bit of losing freshness. So like, if you're cooking it tomorrow for dinner and you're buying it today, that would be all of today and then all of tomorrow. So just buy it frozen, because this is already the frozen stuff, just not thawed out yet. And I tell my customers that all the time. I have no incentive to fucking, like, technically it's like, yeah, try to sell, like, I don't care. I am going to help my customers get the best thing that they can. And there's nothing wrong with my stuff from the case, but like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. I take care of my stuff. But that's basically 2 days by the time you're cooking it. Like, yeah. Fucking emergency food, human safe. Yeah, like all of our wild caught stuff comes in frozen. And it's a good thing, by the way. It is a very good thing. But yeah, all of it comes in frozen anyways, so it's like, buy it if you're not cooking it immediately. Buy it frozen. Thaw it out in your fridge, or if you forget to thaw it in your fridge, just put it in a bowl of cold water. Run the sink over it, cold water. It'll thaw out in like a few minutes. Like a couple minutes. I don't know. Me ranting about my job because I'm like, fucking, we scam the hell out of people and I hate it. That's how it goes, though. Especially with food, man. Food's expensive. I try to help people. Because, like, my loyalty's not to the fucking company. I don't give a shit about the company. I do a good job because I don't want to fuck people over. Not even in the sense of my customer, like, in the fucking weird corporate way. It's just, like, I like being a not shitty person. So I try to do my customers good because I don't want to be a shitty person. There's so much waste in the grocery industry. It's true. It's so sad. It's so crazy how much waste. Thankfully, I don't waste too much at my job because we don't have enough storage space for the amount that we need because I live in a pretty decently sized city. And we're very busy all the time and I have like no fucking storage. Our cooler is tiny as hell. So we, like, by the time I get there at like 3, my cooler is basically empty. Like, I'm working mostly with what's left, the scraps that are left over and what's put out by the time I get to work, which is a good thing. Like, we do run out of shit all the time because of it, which sucks, but I'd rather that than, like, us wasting a ton of stuff or us having stuff sitting in the back, just going bad. It's a trade-off that I'm happy with. Because, like I said, I just don't like being a shitty person. And we have, like, a food anti-waste donation program thing that we do, but, like, you know, you can't put everything in that. And... What happened? Hello? Robo guy. No, I finally found you.
Pablo, you made it all the way here.
I can't decide if I want him to have a robot-y voice or not now.
You're looking a lot less dead than I expected.
No thanks to you. You tricked me and then almost blew me up.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Whatever, I'm here. I'm gonna stop you from getting the cosmic gadgets.
Ah, so you've been doing your research.
I don't know. I keep on going back and forth, and I'm meeting somewhere in the middle, which is just a normal guy.
So you've been doing your research. I'm too busy to deal with you now, fella. How about you play with Rex instead? He's looking for a snack.
I like snacks. Tons of fresh produce per day because the potato looks oddly shaped. Oh, and it's probably totally fine to eat, too. The amount of pickiness that I see with food that's totally fine is, like, the most depressing part, honestly. That is so cool. Look at this fucking guy. This guy's so neat. Oh! Yeah, we're fine. We're gamers. We can do this. See? You ain't got nothing to be afraid of. Okay, that's how we do damage. I was scared for a second. I'm like, why am I blasting this way? Alright, let's go. Good. Alright, sweet. Keep rolling. 2. Easy. I'm not worried. We got this. But like the amount of like petty, like nothing pickiness that I see at my job where like it'll be like the smallest cosmetic issue that like literally means nothing, and there's just the amount of people who are like, oh, I don't want that for like just the most nothing reasons makes me so sad. Literally with our ground beef, sometimes people will change their mind on ground beef, which is fine, and we put it back in the case so we can sell it to someone. They haven't left with it or anything. It's literally like they walk down past the meat counter. They're like, oh, it's cheaper if I buy it from the wall. It's like, yeah, we're the counter. We're going to have to slightly more expensive stuff. We're like, can I hand this back to you? And usually we're like, yeah. But because it's like slightly different looking, the amount of people who are like, I don't want that one there. That's clearly there's clearly something wrong with it. Over the fact that it literally just is kind of shaped a little differently of ground beef is so depressing to me. Whoa. Because it's all day long. Pick up frozen refrigerated items and then hide it throughout the store. Yeah. The other day when I was at work, I came back from my break and I looked in my freezer and I just found fresh, like a whole bag of fresh tomatoes just rock solid in my freezer. And I'm like, just give it to me at the counter. I'm right there. I'll put it back for you. I don't mind. I'm happy. I'm happy to put it back for you. Like, if you do that, like, all it's gonna be is like, yeah, thank you. I'll deal with it when I have a moment. And then you can go on your way. That's all it takes. Like, you don't gotta leave it somewhere. Literally, I'm right there. We did get a phone. We did get an app. There's an app for that. Sunny Shores. Nice. Rotary, what is this what's ancient technologies? Rotary phones are cool, but I don't want to use them. You know what I mean? I don't want to use a fucking rotary phone. Fuck that shit. Gotta spin and then wait, spin and then wait for every single number. You know how long some phone numbers are? Nuh-uh, I'm too lazy for that shit. Okay, good. Why is my monitor doing something weird on the other screen? Alright, that's fine. We'll be fine. I'm just perplexed a little bit. Easy. Alright, let's do the time trial for this level now. Shouldn't be too bad. I love this world map, by the way. It's so charming. I love a good world map. That's something I've learned recently about my taste in like small superficial parts of games is a good world map will endear me to your game quite a bit. Oh, we were in this level for a minute, weren't we? Or not, I don't know. Perception of time is very bad. I have very little. Oh well, we can just like fly through it anyways. Go! Oh, that was fun. I like that. That's a fun little chain there. Fuck. Come on. Nope. That's a tricky jump to nail on the first try. Oh, a lot of wasted time. Keep going. Keep going, Grapple Dog. You can do it. Nope. Don't care about the damage. Damage boosting is a legitimate strategy. The only life point that matters is my last! Fuck. What am I doing? Nope. Keep going. Come on. Grab onto the thing. Grapple Dog. Grapple Dog, grapple, please. Grapple onto the thing. Thank you. Okay, good. That was an accident, but I'll take it. $240. Oh, that is it. Okay, 236. Nailed it. Smooth. That was good. That was a good one. I like that level. That's a fun one. I like that level a lot. Sweet. That's World 1. Hi.
Hey Pablo, how's saving the world going?
Well, I got caught up with Null and got a cosmic gadget. I had to fight a robot dinosaur.
You had to fight a what?
A robot dinosaur. It was really huge and it smashed everything. I had to run away really fast. I almost died. You should have seen it. It was really cool. That was not my stream cutting out. That was my voice cutting out.
Pablo, I know you're saving the world and I super appreciate it, but be careful, okay? I care about you, you know? Anyway, I have to get back to doing important things now. Bye, okay, bye.
Okay, bye, Tony. If I see any more dinosaurs, I'll let you know. I do like robot dinosaurs. Grapple Dog, they kind of sound like Blue, don't they?
Pablo, I fitted the boat with a turbo drive. It'll give additional thrust to our locomotion protocols.
Sorry, I don't know what that means.
You can now travel quickly to worlds you've already visited. Give it a try. You can go back and collect gems you might have missed.
No, I haven't missed any gems. I have a problem. I pressed X instead of Y. What does this look like? Oh, 54 to 54, 6 out of 6. Nice. Okay, sweet. It's just a little zoop zoop. Oh, there's a little chugga-chug in there. You hear that? That's real nice. Oh, those are some good sounds. couldn't hear that over me yapping. Alright, so I think I'm going to call it there for today, just to give my voice a break, give my thumbs a break more than anything, if I'm being honest. We've been going for quite a bit. 3 hours is a good stream, you know. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out, everyone. I'm having a great time with this game. This is very fun. It's a good game to chill out and chat with y'all, too. Just have a good time. Looks like Barry's going, playing UFO 50. I was looking at this last night, actually.
Okay.
So go say hi to Barry.
I pressed left.
UFO 50 seems really
I think the timer at the
neat.
top of the show is when you have a potion active, which is very nice. I thought it was just there.
No,
all
no,
the
turn
time. I
on
didn't
shield mode.
notice
Just raid Barry.
There's no
Raid.
there for the potion, which is nice
Barry.
that there's a visual timer on screen. It's not just the audio cue.
Yeah, we'll be playing more of this tomorrow. Probably a little bit
you
earlier
can
so I can go to
hold the
locals
direction
after,
just
but
before you get there.
have a good one, yo.
Thinking
I had a great time.
Wait, no.
Take care.
No. Oh god.
Bye-bye.
Who's this sad little mushroom?